Okay, so first things first. Starting out as a production manager for TV series or film, it's important that before you take up any job, make sure you discuss how much you're going to be paid before you, sign up for the job. A major mistake I made. I just thought, oh, this person's my friend. I believe they're going to pay me at least reasonably well and everything. And then I ended up taking up the job. And just before we began production. So we've already started working before, production started. But now production was going to begin the next day. And then I talked to my boss. Oh, but I've not yet signed my contract I haven't even negotiated my salary yet. And he's like, you haven't negotiated your salary? And I'm like, no. Then I talked to the producer, and he tells me that they're paying me the amount that, of course, I wasn't going to accept. And I was like, it was my fault, because I should have, before putting in any work or anything, I should have negotiated my salary, because as much as, we're doing this for passion and, it looks like fun, it's not fun because you have bills to pay. So make sure you negotiate your salary and sign the contract before you begin. So mistake number 2, you should make sure you do not start off a role you've never taken up without doing your research. Research the role. The mistake I made was that I should have researched the role just to give me an idea of what I was talking about. It was also going to give me an idea of how much I'm actually supposed to charge. So I took up a job when it was already at its advanced stage, and then I ended up having a very short time to work on the script breakdown. Man, I didn't sleep for 2 days because I only had about 2 days to wrap it up and then send it out to everybody. So I was kind of rushing to read all the scripts, bring out everything I needed to bring out for each department. It was quite stressful, I won't lie. It was really stressful. So the advice I'll give is that, honestly, I won't advise anyone to take up a job when you're given really little time to do a proper script breakdown, because that is the life of the production. The story, of course, the script is the life of the production, and then that script breakdown is the life of what each department is going to carry out during the entire production. So you need to have enough time to properly put together a script breakdown, and so that, because in the long run, if anything goes wrong, it's still you they're going to hold responsible. So there's this Studio Binder website where they have different templates. And sometimes even the production, the producer, the director, the people in charge of the production might have their own templates. But my advice is that just make sure that whatever template you're using, it is really, really detailed. Just make sure that your script breakdown has every department's, the things that each department needs to work. Make sure it's clearly detailed, because honestly, it saves you a lot of stress during the production. Especially the production that I was on, it was really rushed, so I was really tired, because people kept coming to me, oh Kemi, what am I going to need for this scene? I'm like, I've given you guys this script breakdown. But the problem too was that the scripts were not properly numbered. So after the script was done, it was, like I said, this production was rushed, okay? But since to make my own work easier, I should have looked for a way, or at least make sure I got the scripts that were properly numbered, because those numberings are really important when you're doing your script breakdown. Those numberings, all those things that you just thinking that it's not important, it's so important. The scene pages, the scene numbers, the script pages, everything is very, very important, because you're going to be dealing with numbers when you're doing your script breakdown. You get. So it's very important you get a well-detailed script. Another mistake that some people will make is that, when they're doing production, normally food is going to be served, but I would advise you to have your energy drink with you. If you are not the type that will want to have all these shakes and energy drinks while working, then you might as well eat well. Because when you're going about managing the production, you're not going to really be thinking about food, and then you can easily get dehydrated, you know, really tired. So it's good for you to eat well, be really hydrated all through the period. I think I might go skiing. Should I go skiing? Nah, maybe next time.